I was sold and raped from since I was in the street and beat and everything. And then my mom, I know it sounds bad, but thank goodness she passed away when I was young. When I was 11, or I think my life would have been a lot worse. And hers, she was really sick. She had really bad cancer, and she just wasn't there, I don't think. And we were homeless pretty much my whole growing up too. And then I went on my own when I was 11, and then my dad, after my mom died, I went and lived with my dad for a little bit. But I was worried about my little sister, my half sister. Her dad was with her dad because he raped me for years. So I went back there, and then I went there and he raped me again. And I told my best friend, and she told her dad. And then the CSC came in, and so I ended up going to my grandma's to live until they put me in foster care. And by the time I was 12, I had been in foster care, and I got put into a kids shelter. And by the time I was 13, I was put in Rosemont, which is like a prison for little girls. And then I escaped there twice because they like to, back at that time, I don't know if they still do it. It's a bad place. They like to test drugs on kids and stuff. And it made me go nuts and stuff. So I escaped from there, and I ran away. And I've been on my own ever since.
Lexi put it like this. She said resources to help you if you're a homeless drug addict, but you can't access them if you're a homeless drug addict.
Pretty much. That's how it is. And thank you. And that's how they think. And I don't understand, like, shit. I came up with this like overnight. That's what's insane. I was scared of death of needles. I didn't drink. I was raising 5 kids. Well, 4, because one was already. Yeah, well, I was pregnant with my twins, and so I had 2 others and 2 on the way. You know, I was working 3 jobs, went to school, did all this stuff, getting beat the crap out of every day. And all of a sudden they told me I was gonna die, and so then they took all my kids. So you can't take care of your kids, you're gonna die. I'm still here, I'm not dead. And I have my kids, and then my husband finally think I went to prison, found out he was a rapo. That was even harder because he was one of my kids he did it to. If I ever see him again, I'm sorry, but I will kill that fucking cocksucker. And that's how my life went. It was like, boom, it was all normal, and then, wham. You know, it's not like we do it just because, oh, hey, I want to try that or something. It wasn't, God, I was scared of death of needles, and all the next thing I know, I'm going for the serpent and fucking didn't even know what I was doing, and ended up out here, and it's insane. It's nuts. I just don't know why I even did it. But it's better than what I was going through, I guess. Sorry, Mikey, I'm repeating myself and probably embarrassing everybody.
No, you're good.
It's the reality, you know. I think that's what people are missing is the reality of the situation, you know. That's the part that's really
getting hard right now having to move.
You don't know where to go, who knows what's going to happen. And we weren't doing nothing wrong, we just came and slept. I just don't know what to do now. And I don't expect to be here forever. I don't want to be here forever.
Back down there, but we've already been attacked by the people that live down there before.
I have stitches put my lip because that guy could see what's going on.
Our other friend said to come check out this one spot, but the cops are known to go down there and throw people out.
Like, you can't
really
sleep nowhere. You can't even sit on the curb if you're known for being homeless. You can't. That's honestly, you can't even sit down for 2 minutes on a curb, or you get freaking trespass on a curb. I just don't understand. And they wonder why nobody can get better, because you don't let them. You can't even sit down and take a break for a second. After having to move, they corral you like we're fucking cattle. They just don't understand it. We didn't come out here to be like this. We weren't like this. He worked in a job for over 10 years for Rochester Farms. 10 years. It's not like we were freaking just scumbags always and we didn't do anything. We had jobs. We worked. We took care of kids. We had families. We did this stuff. and something bad happened, and I'm like this. It's not. I just don't understand why we get treated so badly. Like, you can go into a store, if you look decent, if you shower and look normal, they don't even mind you. No different. You go in there just waking up and looking like Oliver, you get thrown out right away before you even fucking lock the door. It's just like, I don't understand
You can't
things.
even go into a lot of bars and play poker.
Yeah,
Just 'cause
you
if you
can't
look
even-
homeless, they tell you to leave.
You can't even go in to even heat up food some places.
Definitely can't bring your
Can't even go
backpack.
into McDonald's. Most people cannot go in even McDonald's over here because we're homeless, and that's no lie.
Yeah, if we're using the bathroom too long, I can't go over there.
Because he has, I don't know, it takes like 20 minutes. This is insane. It's stupid. We were always like this. Or not bad. We would never. Us two are one of the very few people that actually not hurt people. We do not go out. We never hurt anybody.
Personally, I want to live
I
by
was scared
myself.
in
I
the
don't want a
house.
fucking roommate,
Except I
but
didn't
to
use
start
drugs,
out,
and they shot me up with 50 units of cerebral
I
white
like
dope.
it better than myself.
And I passed out, and I woke up being videotaped and raped at my own house. That's how I ended up being there.
well, yeah, I mean, such a cute, tiny little thing. You've had a lot of fucking people just
I've been
not
raped a lot out
be
there.
mean to you.
Yeah, but it was by myself a lot. Mostly by the river, because I was by myself. That's why I like this place.
It don't happen here.
You don't.
We're going to be aware and
But when I go back in there, I don't know. It's scary. I'm scared.
How long have you lived in Eugene on the streets? In Eugene?
On the streets, like 7 years. This is my 7th year. The first 5 were really bad. Scary, because I've been raped a lot out here. I've been raped by people I know. I still have to see sometimes. It sucks. It's scary. Here, you gotta be careful, because a lot of these guys think, oh, hey, you're a woman out here, I want to have sex, I got some dope, and you'll do it. And not all of us out here are like that. And I've been raped out here by so many people. Shit. I still know 6 people that I have to see on a normal basis that I've been raped by. And being here, I haven't been raped once. You know, and I have to worry about that again. Because what if he's gone? You know, my man's gone and I'm sitting there. And when something comes up, I've woken up when I've been by myself down because I used to stay by the river myself. And down there. And I've woken up. This guy sitting next to me, like less than 5 feet away, just staring at me. I'm like, oh my God, it was creepy. I didn't know what he was going to do, so I pretended I was asleep. He finally up and left. I was lucky that time. I didn't really know very many people and stuff. And I stayed by myself a lot, and I was with a really bad man, and so he was a really bad heroin, and he would be gone most of the time, and so I stayed by the river by myself, and I'd woken up to people doing a lot of things. They were coming up to me and doing a lot of things. It was scary. So when this place came, it was like a cartoon here, like I had to worry about me hurting me, and now I'm really scared. You know, I got my friends and stuff, but still, they're not always there. And it's like, even when I was been with Justin, it's happened once. And so it's just really scary right now. I don't want to go back to that. And I don't think that we should expect people to, like, live at us out of place forever, you know, and all that stuff. Just long enough for us to get either our social security or a job, or just, we don't expect them to, like, because they got to pay rent, you know. I understand that. They got to pay their bills and all that stuff. We should too. I'm not expecting, like, hey, you should do that. I should have a place rent-free and do whatever I want for as long as I want and all that. No, I want to be back like that too. I you know, do what I'm supposed to and everything, and not have everybody take care of me, but just right now it's a little hard to get there, and what they don't understand is what happens to some people, and especially us women out here have a really rough time.
It's like I gotta get back to work. That would help, right? But I gotta go get ID to do this, to do that. There's like 20 million things you gotta do just to do anything. So it's like you never want to do nothing, you know, because you don't know what phone number to call or who to talk to or where to really get the help that you need.
The police are the ones that get you. You can't go to sleep. You can't, and you don't have to do anything wrong. And they're the ones that get you. And see, out here is because we tried to get out of it, but there's no way. Nobody will help us out. So then we just keep on using 111 just to make it. It's frustrating and you just don't know what to do.
So I got a question for you. You know, comment about how it doesn't matter where you are in life. You're a human being. You deserve to be able to put some sort of shelter over your head. You deserve to be able to sit on the street corners, you know, like to sleep, you know. Like,
it'd be nice, but they don't think that. Cops and people, they don't think that. They think that if you're out there, then you must have did something wrong. And that's not always true. And so that's just how it is, though. So you go lay down somewhere and they find you, you're in trouble. One time, went after a couple of security guards, I was so upset at this point. What was it? I hadn't slept about 40 minutes in 5 days. Went after those security guards that woke me up at the white church. I was so mad. They didn't wake nobody out in the front side of the church. They come and woke me up. I was to do nothing. I said, I'm not breaking another. I'm not doing that. I said, I just finally fell asleep. I was so mad. And he had to hold me back. I was going to hurt him. I just wanted to go to sleep. They don't care. They think because you're homeless, you must be bad. You're a drug addict. Alcohol. Yeah, after a while, you end up being that. I wonder why. It's the only thing that keeps you fucking sane. It's the only thing that keeps you from not hurting yourself or others. Oh, I've hurt myself a few times. But I would never hurt anybody else. And just don't understand why they think it's okay to treat people that way. I would never treat them that way. If the situation was the reverse, it would be different. I wouldn't let nobody go hungry as long as I could help it. I go hungry most of the time. Most of the people I'll food, he eats not me. I feed them. I've lost so much weight. And I sleep, or I get my blankets away. And I don't understand life anymore, people. If I don't, if I say, wait, I freak out and I don't know what's real, I don't know what's going on. And it really fucks with you. It really messes with you. I think it does me anyways. Some people can handle it way better than others. I can't.
do you think it's part of what's made it hard for you to get back up on your feet?
Well, yeah, after being treated so badly and not even be able to sleep and stuff like that, you look for something else. You look for something to be alright because you don't feel okay. And you gotta find something even if it's a short time. You wanna feel normal or okay. And so you go and do this. And so you feel alright for a little bit. But then you feel worse when it's done. So you go do it again. And after a while you get mad at yourself because you're like, why you keep on doing the stupid stuff? But it's the only thing that helps you cope. And it makes no sense to most. It don't make sense to me either, but you just keep on.
It actually makes sense to me. Like, I can see how it could be easy to fall into that kind of a pattern when you feel so oppressed. You know, like when you feel like there's no place for you to get.
Can you sleep? Can you sit down for 2 minutes on a friggin' sidewalk without getting in trouble or going to jail? I'm facing some time right now because he was supposed to die. And so I was at the hospital. I missed my PO visit. But then I had, I guess, 2 trials for open containers and harassment cops, they grabbed something from me and I threw it on them because they were going there for something else, and it's my stupidity. That's my fault. And and that's pretty much. I'm gonna probably do 60 days or for something stupid like that, just because. And for trespasses for sleeping. I think it's ridiculous for sleeping somewhere.
How many tickets have you had?
Oh,
Do you know?
jeez, I can't even count. Just for sleeping. God. I was telling you, when we were at the white church finally, it was the 5th night, and I had had 40 minutes of sleep in 5 days, and I'm not a tweaker, I cannot. I gotta sleep. And I was flipping. I went after them. Justin had to hold me back, because I was like, I just want to sleep. That's all I wanted. And they wouldn't let me. I was so angry.
Talk about Whoville, maybe. What is Whoville to you? What is this space
It
done?
was my home. I felt comfortable and safe, even though there was fighting going on and stuff like that. At least I had somewhere I can call mine and go in and get away.
Is there more food?
I don't have to worry about nobody hurting me or hitting me or yelling at me.
I haven't
And-
took those either.
Okay, and now since it's gone, I'm really scared. It was the only place I've ever felt comfortable. I finally got comfortable somewhere. My whole 33 years of my life. And now it's gone. I understand why they want to hurt people so bad. They're not bad. Get it?
Will you describe your space over there a little bit and tell me about what it means to you?
No, it was a place I knew where I was safe, where nobody else can come into. I knew if I went there, I'd be alright. I didn't have to worry about someone coming and hitting me, hurting me. First time I ever had that in my whole life. No, I knew where I'd be safe. I'm not going to hit, hurt, scream at, yell at, freaking have to worry about. And that means a lot to me. Maybe it doesn't sound like much to other people, but that was a lot to me, where I knew where I could go somewhere and not get hurt for once. And now I don't have that anymore.
It really pisses me off because the idea of the police kicking you out
They're
of
the
some place you
worst.
feel safe is the opposite of their fucking job. Right? Like,
That's what it's supposed to be. But the cops are the ones that scare me the most. They scare me more than anything. It's a little time. Sometimes, especially when you got all these other things that get you and get you and get you. It's like, oh my God, I got cops coming at me, I got this and that, and oh my God, how am I going to do that, you know? If we could be here, I wouldn't have to worry about being hurt anymore.
I'd like to stay in this
And
part
I'd
personally.
be safe, and I could get off the streets and make of myself again. But that's not going to happen. I'm going to end up probably dead
Oh, that's yours.
and nothing good happening. It's the only place I've
I
ever been
think
safe.
that people miss something about this, you know, because
My family's here. This is my family. I never had family before. Besides my kids, but they're gone now. But they're my family. Anybody come and try to hurt me, they'd be there. Anything bad happened, nobody let that happen. And now they're all going to be gone, and I don't know where they're going to be at, and I have to worry about it. And just, it's somewhere you were safe for once. You had to worry about nobody doing nothing wrong. So I'm really upset about all this. I didn't know how upset I was. I don't want to go away. I'm only supposed to be here forever, but maybe until I got somewhere else to go. I don't have to be here forever. I can get out of here, but you gotta have somewhere to get out of it, you know. And if you can ever get there, how are you supposed to take care of yourself? You know, like, we all don't have family that'll take us in. We don't all. And some of these people are gonna die here because they're dead. Like my friend Rosie, he's so old. He's got so many health conditions, and he's gonna leave this place. What's he gonna do? He's not gonna live very much longer, and he needs the people. And I have to worry about people passing away now, and I lost 12 people in less than a year. And I have to worry about others, because this is where homeless are, where we can be safe, not have to worry. And now we're back out there, and I'll make it, I know it. Some of them won't, and they just don't understand, what are we doing so wrong here by sleeping? A lot of us are going to end up dead because that ain't a joke.
A little bit.
That isn't a joke.
Red it is today.
It isn't a joke, is it, Justin?
Oh, I hope I'm not sporting. Someone's gonna get my ass kicked.
Am I joking? Am I lying?
SBCC?
A lot
What
of
is
us
that?
are going to die out here.
Some
because
bitch cock.
we don't have somewhere to stay. Like Rosie and a couple of people, they're going to be dead. I might be too.